Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. We are back with more Library of Ruina. It's been a hot minute since I've played. Hopefully I can still remember what I was doing last time. But yeah, welcome in. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and I completely forgot to pull up chat on my phone, so I'm gonna go ahead do that real quick. Oh god. Alright. There we go. Jump scare. Yeah. But yes, welcome in. It's time. It's time to play more Library of YAOI. What the fuck? No. 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 Did it actually... No. No. Oh my god. No. I didn't back up any saves. Oh my god. No. Okay. Okay, what I'm gonna do real quick. I'm just gonna test something real quick. Uh Let me see. I have two Steam accounts. I have the one that I use for VTubing, and I have my personal one. It's Ruin Over. I'm feeling extra ruined right now, not gonna lie. Damn, Project Moon didn't lie. That library sure be ruining me. Oh god. It's so Jover. It is so Jover if this doesn't actually work. Like, I cannot stress how over it will be. Let's see, it should be under... Okay, okay. I'm gonna hope this works. Oh, thank God, okay. Oh my god. I think it's gonna work. I think it works. Okay, oh my god. Okay, that was a little bit terrifying. I got it. I got it. Oh my god. It's Rune Over. I've seen this happen 3 times now. Oh my god. I've had that same issue if you were sharing your Steam library with the... Yeah, maybe. I'm not quite sure what happened. I think they... I'm gonna guess that the save data for the two separate accounts are stored in two separate places. So I'm guessing that's what happened. I haven't actually had this issue before with the Steam family sharing stuff. So, oh my god. Crisis averted. Jesus. I am so sorry for all of the new people who just joined in for the first time and had to witness that. Oh my god. That shouldn't be the case, though. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, because I have not had this issue with any of the other games that I have. The save data is in app data. Yeah, that's roughly what I was thinking as well. Alright, so for new people, welcome in. We have Roland. We have DoorDash Roland. We also have Yasad. And we have Malkuth. And Walmart Roland. Hello, welcome in. Welcome. Happy to see you're in. Happy to... Oh, fuck. Sorry, I'm still panicking from earlier when I went to open up the game and I didn't see my save data because, I'm very scuff. I start things last minute. Hi there, can I get a hug? Yeah, sure, hug. Alright. Okay. Oh my god. Alright. So, use abnormality pages on librarians in battle and clear the book of question mark. Alright. Ugh. It's okay. Ruina scuff really hits you when you least expect it. For real. Alright. Alright. I completely forgot where I was at. So I'm just gonna... Yeah, I've already completed that one. So let's do... Okay, I think this one should be good. Here, head pats. Thank you, thank you. That was a warm hug. Yeah. Oh, that's not even under the iceberg. Yeah, I have actually played Ruina before, I swear. It's just been multiple years since I've played it. I still remember an instance when localized... Yeah, I vaguely remember. Can I also get a head pat? Yeah, sure, head pat. Alright. We got backstreet butchers, everyone. Let's see. They're all weak to blunt, so... let's see what we have. Let's see. Trixie! Hello, welcome in, Emmy. Welcome. Have you ever shown your full model before? I have, but I can't exactly show her off right now. Get that YAOI at the library. We're getting so much YAOI. Walmart Roland is gonna be getting so much YAOI. Hello! Usual Ruina moments, for real. Alright, let's see what we have. Let's see. We've got a decent amount of blunt here. And we've got a decent amount of blunt here. Oh god, I forgot my naming conventions. Wagga Baba Bobo and no slash zone. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and get started on beating up these backstreet butchers. Hi, welcome to Walmart. You know, I feel like this isn't actually Walmart, but I could be wrong. Alright, let's pick off those guys first. Let's go. Get him! Oh, whoops. There we go. Alright, then... Let's see... what do we have? Go ahead and do that, I think. Yeah. Probably that. There we go. Alright. Oh, damn! Walmart Roland is gonna fuck some shit up. Hell yeah. Alright. There we go. Then, let's see. 4. Anyways, I need to go now. Hope you have a great... Yeah. Thank you for the hug. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Let's see if she can dodge. I have a feeling she's not gonna, but... There we go. Malkuth is not doing hot. Walmart Roland commits violence. Oh, he's committing so much violence right now. Alright, it has been a hot minute since I've played, so I guess it's understandable that I'm not doing amazing currently, but... Alright, let's see... What do we have? Let's see. It's around what? Hmm? Oh, Malkuth. Oh, no. Alright. Bucket we ball. RNG is brutal. Yeah. Alright, not much I can do. I'll probably adjust the pages after this. Alright, let's see what we have. Why is everyone aiming for her? She's done nothing wrong in her life. Alright, well, let's commit acts of unimaginable violence, I guess. Alright, let's redirect that as best I can. Oh. Oh, no. Ah, well. It's alright. Let's try this again. Alright. Actually, let me check. What key pages do I have? Mo, Arnold, and Consta. Let's see. Thought I burned that book again. What? Wait! Oh, that was the wrong screen. Can you tell it's been a number of weeks, and before that, a number of years since I last played? Alright, well, Book of Yun's office. Let's just redo that, I think. Because I think I need to do... Do I still need to do Brotherhood's office? Ugh. It's so difficult to remember where exactly I left off. Okay. There's Hook Office Volume 1. Let's see what this is, I guess. Alright, Fatal... Alright. Alright, where is... Oh my god, DoorDash Roland doesn't have any cards right now. Alright, let's import that. Just see what all we have. That'll probably be good. I am so sorry that it has been so long since I played. Alright. I should order DoorDash after this. Alright, Alright, these guys only have one attack, so... Alright. 35... Okay. There we go. I'll get back into it. Here's hoping. I will say the worst part of having picked all of these different Rolands to send into the Roland verse is that I sometimes get them confused with each other. Like, it's sometimes difficult to remember, oh yeah, there's DoorDash Roland, there's Library Roland. You know? Let's see. Right, he only has one right now. Woo, staggered. DoorDash Roland will be fine. Alright, he only has 2 right now, so... Let's see, what do we have? Have him pick Evade, and then... Skitter away. Hello, welcome in, Shampoo. Welcome, welcome. Go, Beatrix, you got this. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Alright. Alright, 3 successful attacks on the same target. Alright. Let's do... Wait, no. That guy doesn't have a whole lot of health. I'll have him aim for her, and then... Did you play Library of Ruina before? I have played Library of Ruina and Lobotomy Corporation before. That said, I have not completed Library of Ruina in a very long time. Oof. Stop getting beaten up. That's just not allowed. Damn, what's your favorite floor? I'm always a fan of Netzach. I'm always a big fan of Netzach. Alright, Did you complete Lobotomy Corporation? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm a real Project Moon fan. But like I said, it's been a number of years since I've done that, and at the time I was playing it, I was stuck in a cult, and I had, like, oh god, like, a multiple day long manic episode where I just kind of locked in and did nothing but play Lobotomy Corporation. My favorite floor has been and will always be Chesed. Yeah. Gebera all the way. Yeah, oh my god. I don't know. I just like Netzach. I think he's neat. I think he's kind of a weird guy, and you know, I love weird guys. I also like Yasad a whole lot. R.I.P. Nets is my fave. Yeah! Let's go, baby. Love the Nets. I'm so sorry for that joke. Alright. So relaxing. Yeah, that theme is really good. Alright. We've got... block, and attack, and... Okay, well that one only has 1 HP left. So... let's see. Probably go with that. Oh no. Alright, well, just pick that. I sadly can't come chat because I'm at work, so now need to go lurk mode, but wanted to stop by and say I love your model and was told about you. Thank you, thank you! But yeah, oh my god. It's time. It's time! It's time. Get her! Oh, okay. We got her! I can't wait to eat sandwiches to celebrate. God, I forgot how some of my fan of your D&D Love Corp. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Alright. Reception done. Reception done. We're done. We're done with that. Let's see. Obtain the Book of Question Marks. Become an urban legend. Unlock lower floors. And clear the book, or obtain the Book of Bunch of Question Marks. Alright, so then I think that means oh no, wait, you don't have units? But yeah, I'm still pretty early in my run. I'm kind of just trying to get everything I can as far as cards right now so that I don't run out. Alright, let's see. Hook Office, Book of Mo, Book of Yoon. I can probably run one of those. Nice. Yep. Oh boy. Alright, what else do we have? You're all good. You're too slow as goated. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. It's just Backstreet's Butchers again. More Backstreet's Butchers. Alright, so how about... Okay, Book of Yoon leads to Backstreet. Alright, what about... Exciting. There we go! Hey, it's Pierre! No, I kind of already knew what I was aiming for. Also, please don't backseat. Please. Please don't backseat. Cooking time. Exactly, exactly. Cheese cack. That one meme that was like, the guy in our basement just died. Okay, cheese cack. What is backseating? So, you know, when you're in a stream of some kind, and somebody is playing a game, right, on stream, and people in the background are like, ooh, you should try XYZ, that's backseating. That's backseating. In a similar vein as, like, sitting in the passenger seat and trying to tell the driver where to go. What the hell is this, bruh? I don't know. What the hell are you? Jobless behavior. I love Pierre. Same, same. I got bruised a bit too hard, but they're still breathing. But yeah, Pierre is so... I love Pierre. I love Pierre so much. I mean, it's a... shampoo bottle. Shampoo bottle. Shampoo bottle. Don't get snarky with me. Please don't get snarky with me. Luckily, I have my reliable friend Jack here, so I won't have to worry about that for a while.
상체로를 안 파.
그 괴짜들은 워낙에 변덕이 심하니 그럼 꿀꿀이네에선 뭐래?
거기도 마찬가지야.
Stop
결국
trading with
예전처럼
us. We'll
너랑
have to do
내가
this the
직접
old way,
계약했어.
you and I together.
아쉽지만 늘 구하러 가던 곳은 막혔잖아. 그 뭐냐? 츠바이 협회.
새로운 유통 경로를 뚫어봐요. 이왕 하는 김에
슬프다.
아쉬워도
피에르는
Let's see.
파리네 씨 모두에게 늘 아찔.
새로운 재료라면 고기가 흐물거리긴 했.
난 그런 적당히 타협하는 도서관이라고 들어봐. 아직은 도시괴담일 뿐이지만 그렇지? 미식가 녀석들에게 파리네 셰프 못지않은 자 그러니까 제
Pierre, my absolute beloved.
된다고.
그럼
I love a girl who just wants to make some food.
그 녀석들은 미리 잼으로 만들어두자. 산채로 담글 거니까 마취제랑 억제기 달아놓고
Put 'em on drips of anesthetics and repressors, store 'em in the kneader. Me when I cook. Chat, are we cooking right now?
전에도 말했지만
Put 'em legs first, not head first. Not as flavorful if they die too quickly.
인간을 먹나 봐.
Also, hi! Hello, welcome in! Welcome in! We are cooking. That's right, baby. We're cooking.
그런 악취미를 가진 미친 변태들이 꽤 있지.
Hands. You know how it is when your stomach is making the rumblies. That only hands can satisfy. They call me the chef the way I be eating people's. Honestly, though, there are quite a few perverted maniacs who are into that. Yeah, that's such a good Roland reaction image.
인육을 먹는다고 당당하게
They call me the llama the way I be eating people. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of a taboo, even in the backstreets. You certainly can't go around saying how tasty human meat is. I mean, you could, Roland. You could talk about how much you love meat. Human meat.
오히려 돈 좀 있는 녀석들이 사람 고기를
Carl! Yummers. It's actually the wealthy folk who consume human meat the most. However, the backstreets of District 23 are an exception. People there only care about pursuing the ultimate flavor and will do anything for it.
마다 다른 점이 있나 보네.
Each part of the backstreet seem to have its own set of characteristics. The backstreets have their own rules, right? Am I right? Rules of the backstreets? Please laugh.
관할 둥지와 날개가 정한 방침에 따른다고 보면
Mostly depends on the policy set by the nest and the wing. Most of the backstreets are being neglected anyway. Backstreets back, alright!
인간 고기는 특별히 더 맛있는 거야.
Is human meat particularly delicious or anything?
몰라.
Heck if I know. Never tried, never wanna.
저기서 구해오는 재료들은 전부 멀쩡한 사람들 납치해서
Those guys are kidnapping ordinary people and cooking them right after. Based, honestly. Hi, hello, welcome in, Cats12. Welcome. Gourmets seem to think that such cruelty only adds to the flavor. Even worse, they believe cooking people alive and making them suffer as much as possible is key to perfecting taste. He has a point. We should cook people. Is what I would say if I were a Project Moon fan who couldn't read. Why does this sound like Tokyo Ghoul? Kaneki Ken found in Library of Ruina? Holy shit. I've never actually watched Tokyo Ghoul.
새로운 냄새야.
Pierre has never been inside of a library and has never experienced that new book smell.
썩 좋아하는 냄새는 아닌데.
Project Moon fan who can't read? Don't you mean all of them? Sorry, what does that say? I can't fucking read. I don't think I like this scent. It smells like YAOI. Tokyo Ghoul from the hit video game Dead by Daylight. Just like Persona 5 from hit video game, Identity V? Identity 5? I don't know. I've never actually played. It's unfamiliarity like this that brings forth new ideas, you see? That's right, Pierre. You should eat the books. Miku from hit game Sonic Racers. Exactly.
네가 그렇다면야.
They have gourmets that like that like to make people suffer before eating them. Ah, average cannibal behavior then. Identity v lore, for real. Greetings, dear guests. I am Angela, the director and librarian of my role's namesake. I think Pierre is a little bit Yuri. I kind of forgot that she's a little bit... Has anyone written fanfiction between these two yet? Has anyone shipped these two yet? Wow!
분명 겉보기에는 신선해 보이는 최상급 재료지만 피에르
Yeah, I know, she's unfortunately not a human. It's okay, Pierre, you can eat a computer. You can eat a computer, it'll be fine.
오히려 그래서 더 기대돼. 넌 무슨 맛일까? 저를 어떻게 하실 수는 없답니다.
그건 해보기 전에 모르지.
차마 잭, 품위를 지켜야지. 우리를 이 멋진 곳에 초대해 주신 분이잖아.
She's the wonderful individual who's invited us here, you see? Pierre needs to learn not to play with her food. Oh yeah, I apologize for my rudeness, ma'am.
저희를 초대해 주신 엔젤라님, 입장해도 되겠습니까?
May we enter now?
당신의 책을 찾으실
May you
수
find your book in this place. Yaoi themed cooking. Alright, let's see. They're weak to blunt, normal to pierce. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so I'll mainly want to do a pierce and blunt focused build. Though, maybe I'll want to up my pierce resistance. The great British YAOI off. That's exactly what's going on here. Exactly. What? Oh, right. I thought for a moment that I had accidentally started the fight before I was ready. Alright. See what key pages we have. Let's burn. That should be good. Let's see how many cool new cards we get. Let's see. That should be good. Alright, what key pages do we have? Book office fixer. Okay, not ideal, but... Alright, let's look at all our combat pages. Load. Who has all of the thrust pages right now? No, really, oh. Right, I forgot that Walmart Roland has them, has some real thrusting power. Let's just... I ate them. You know how it is. You know how it is. When you're hungry, you just gotta... nom. Alright. girl gets peckish for cursed books. You know what? You know what? Fair enough. I can't even... I can't fault you for it. Okay. I'm still missing a decent amount of my thrusts, but... Let's see... Should be under 1... Where are they? Would you mind giving me a little bit of background as to what's happening in this game? I've never heard of it before. Sure, Library of Ruina is, how do I phrase this? Oh, that's where all my thrusts went. Library of Ruina is a deck-building card-type game, in the Project Moon universe. So if you've ever heard of Lobotomy Corporation, this game happens sometime after that, where you play as Roland, a washed-up fixer who essentially does jobs for whatever money he gets for doing them, whatever. You play as Roland and make little librarian nuggets as seen here, and basically you work in a cursed library with cursed books where you're trying to find the ultimate book, so to speak. It is a very... Sorry, I'm a little bit tired at the moment, so I'm having a little bit of difficulty properly describing it, but I think that's probably gonna be one of the easiest ways to describe it. Okay, I'm missing a bunch of dirty blows. Where am... Okay, there we go. There we go. Have you been spoiled for late game story? I have literally played this before. Leave me alone. I'm sorry, not you specifically, but I keep running into the issue of people being like, ooh, you should try doing this in the game. Like, I swear, I know what I'm doing. I'm just not interested in doing it. The ultimate book. Yeah, the ultimate book. Like, the book of all time. But I'm trying my best not to spoil it for other people as well. Alright, let's see. That is a lot of dodges. That is a lot of dodges. The Grand Book of YAOI. Yeah, this game is goated by the community of Project Moon. Oh my god. I don't want to be rude to a lot of Project Moon fans, but I find, at least in the Project Moon community, there is a lot of people who get very excited when they see people playing the games, but then they also get upset when they're not exactly playing the games the right way, if that makes sense. And then there's, like, also the case of sometimes Project Moon fans, like, the broader community will sometimes brigade things. Overall, I don't have... how do I phrase this? What book did I burn again? Whatever. Try to play LC without getting backseated. Impossible challenge. Really, really. And I feel bad because I love the games and I don't have necessarily anything against the community. It's just a case of... I don't like getting backseated. I like playing games. I like having fun. Okay, I think this was the one I did. Alright. There we go. Alright. Let's do this. But I am lucky in that I haven't had nearly as many issues as some other people have. But I've seen some playthroughs of, like, Lobotomy Corporation or Library of Ruina or Limbus Company where sometimes people will get very upset that the content creators are not playing the game how they want it to be played, which is why I'm very clear about, like, no backseating. Because it is genuinely kind of annoying when it just keeps happening. You know? Alright. Let's see. Let's thrust. Actually, maybe I should thrust there instead. Alright, next up, what do we have? R.I.P. Pierre hits hard. I forgot how hard Pierre hits. Alright, what else do we have? I really should have gone with all of the evades that I had. Well. Let's see. 3 attacks on the same target, so... let's aim for Jack with that. Alright, next. 1 to 4, 3 to 4. Let's see. I think I'll do cruelty. They're the kind of people who will tell you the only way to play the game is to min-max your build according to the... yeah. Yeah, and also, I find that for Library of Ruina, at least, and some of Lobotomy Corporation, I find that a lot of the game is best experienced blind, where I find that it shines best when you're just trying to experiment with everything, right? Who are these people and where's your ignored son? He's fine, he's just busy being ignored. But yeah, we're currently playing Library of Ruina. Welcome in, Cappy. But yeah, with regards to a lot of Project Moon stuff, you kind of run into the issue of... people are sometimes so enthusiastic to finally see someone else playing it that they kind of get carried away. At least in my opinion. It's part of why I try not to play games a whole lot that I've played before on stream, because I like experimenting. Love Pierre. Same. Pierre is so good. Pierre is so good. Alright, let's see what we have. Alright. Jack has 15 health yet. And Pierre has 28. What do we have? Alright. 3, 4. Let's go with that. Alright. Oh god. That's gonna be useless, but I had annoying shits when you break a taboo, don't use the overpowered deck, and they execute you, keep pestering about how to build it. Literally! But yeah, I don't know. I like playing with my toys, so to speak. And I get unreasonably annoyed when anybody stands in the way between me and my toys. The meat couple. Yep. Chat, am I cooked? Chat, am I cooked? R.I.P. Roland. Oh, well. Wait, oh my god, I forgot I can try again. Oh god. You can build a deck. I know. Alright, well... let's see what we have. Alright. You... and... alright, they don't have very many slash attacks, if I recall correctly. Let me double check. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of slashing action going on, so as long as I can... Roland was cooked, literally. Yeah, as long as I can... counteract their slashes somehow, I should be good. In theory, in theory. Yummers. Yep, yep. Alright. Alright, and I've kind of wanted more protection. Let's see what else we have. Skitter away. And what else do we have? The meat people. That's right, meat people. Alright. Then... alright. Hopefully that should be a better setup. No dried up? Like I said, I'm still pretty early on. Don't believe I have it. Oh, I do. Sorry. Alright. Well, I'm pretty satisfied with how they look as it is, so... if I die again, I die again. Alright. Okay. They dice by 3, so... let's see... yes! There we go! That's my girl, Malkuth. Alright. Book of Pierre obtained. Anyways, you can probably tell about when I lock in. There we go.
미친 놈들이야. 저런 녀석들하고는 상종 안
Ugh,
하는 게 좋지.
what a bunch of nutcases. It's alright, enjoy the game as it is. Exactly, exactly. At least they were more well-mannered than you. I forgot how much I love Angela. I really do love her with all of my heart and soul. Wait, did my model break? Oh man, we are having an exceptionally scuffy day. My model just kind of broke a little bit. I am so sorry. Your model, yeah. It looked like, at least on my end, that she kind of stopped moving in the corner. The only good AI. For real. Angela, my beloved. It looks fine to me. It's fine now, but I looked over and it was kind of broken. It was kind of broken, just a little bit. Alright, at least they were more well-mannered than you.
어리숙한 사서님께 드리는 삶의 지식 하나.
Here's a word of wisdom for our still naive Miss Librarian.
거기서 예의 바른 놈을 만나면 무조건 튀어라.
I mean, he has a point, though.
정신 나간 녀석들이 모두 예의 바른 건 아니지만 예의 바른 녀석 중에 미친 놈들이 꽤 있다고.
No, he has a point, actually.
그러면 예의랑은 상관없는 거 아니야?
Not sure if that has anything to do with politeness.
자, 여기서 두 번째 지식.
And here's another word of wisdom. Lunatics always exist in any given group of people, so there's no point in
의미가 없다.
Hold on, I'm screenshotting that one. There we go.
개소리야.
What a load of bull. Oh, huh. We got the Book of Forsaken Murderer. Oh no, oh no. So Angela is a robot? She is an artificial intelligence. She's kind of a robot. I forgot that I did not have anything equipped on Yasad. He's gonna get bonked. You know what? Yeah, let's get him bonked. I'm cooked. Okay, deals double stagger damage. All dice lose 4 power when the character has status effects. Okay, so I want to go ahead and get Bald Sod. Bald Yasad. He's bald. Fuck him up, Trixie. Oh, there is gonna be no fucking up that happens. Alright. So I want to equip him with a bunch of status effect stuff. Let's see what key pages we have. I don't know off the top of my head what ones that guy is weak to, and what attacks he has. He feels like a blunt character, but I could be wrong. Probably not a whole lot of Pierce, so maybe that one. But that's just, I'm just going off of vibes, honestly. Where are my frames? That's weird. It looks like it's fine on my end as far as frames go. Alright, let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna wanna mainly go with status effects. I have all the frames. Dude, share! Share some frames, shaking my head. Matzo's dying over here. Alright, what else do we have? That's gonna be pretty good. Paralysis is gonna be useful, but I also want to go for some lower ones, so maybe that, and then restore, inflict paralysis on self. I don't want that. Inflict 1 blood. Oh, that's good. Alright. Hopefully that should be good. Again, it has been a hot minute since I've done the prisoner fight, but... well, the murderer fight. But, let's see... yeah, he's weak to pierce. I think. No, he's weak to... okay, so I won't want to be... use a lot of blunt. I'll use Rampage against him. Because that means he now has lead, which is... will dice lose 4 power when he has status effects. Awesome. Also, I'm so sorry, I'm kind of quietly talking to myself in the background here. Loving the panting that's going on here. Okay, and then just keep slapping him with status effects, I think is how I did this originally. Sometimes you just gotta lock in a bit. Exactly, exactly. Alright, what's gonna do the most damage? Let's just hit him with some paralysis. Keep slapping that twink? Question mark? I don't know. I've seen him in Lobotomy Corporation. I don't think that's a twink. I could be wrong. But I don't think he's a twink. I'm sorry. Alright, Blunt is ineffective against him, but it is useful for all of these status effects, so... what is your guy fighting? Alright, I'm fighting an abnormality. If you're familiar with SCPs, it's basically like one of those. I'm sure there's plenty of people who would get very offended at me describing it like that, but this is specifically the Forsaken Murderer. I can't remember his exact lore at the moment, but he is a murderer, and sometimes his head turns into a metal thingy like that. Alright, he can get hit a little bit as a treat. Okay. Then I have 2 at the moment right now. Alright. Short story, he can't die. He got a lobotomy. Yep. You know exactly what they're doing at that lobotomy corporation, you know? They're just handing out lobotomies like candy. But yeah, basically he cannot die. Loving all of the panting that's happening in the background. I completely forgot that that happened. Alright, I'll dice lose 4 power, so should be able to. There we go! We staggered him. Alright, let's see, I think... I'll just use Rampage. Lobotomy Corporation gave me a lobotomy and all I got was a lobotomy and this t-shirt. Victory! See? I told you I can play.
와, 정렬된 책들 각 좀 봐. 무서울 정도의 집착이 느껴지는군.
Damn, check out how orderly these books are organized. The compulsion is almost scaring me at this point.
이번에도 옷이
Your
흐트러져
clothes
있군.
are still slovenly. Straightens Roland's attire once again. You know, I keep joking about Library of YAOI, but like, this really is the Library of YAOI. Maybe even the Library of Yuri, you know?
고맙긴 한데 좀 부담스러운걸?
I appreciate it, but it feels kind of awkward, to be honest.
사람 몸가짐으로부터 제대로 된 마음가짐이 나오는 것입니다.
Proper attitude of the mind begins with a well-conducted body. So many people started shipping them with that simple gesture, for real. And I'm one of them. I think a while ago I joked about the concept of... Okay, so... I made a joke polycule around the time I finished Library of Ruina for the first time. That was just Roland and Netzach, right? They're in a relationship. Specifically, I think the exact terminology I used was Netzach is Roland's non-binary joy friend who is neutral to him, I think was the original phrasing I used. But then Roland and Netzach and Chesed and Yasad are all in a psychosexual platonic polycule, I think was the other thing. We're like, yeah, anyways, that is my ideal relationship dynamic. That is my OTP, so to speak. I don't know what 90% of that means. Good, that means you're not online enough.
뭐 일단은 고맙다고 말해줄게.
Well, I guess I should say thanks. YAOI.
무슨 일로 오셨죠?
Trixie already halfway to that med degree on pronunciation alone. Yeah. What is your business this time?
전달해주고
Nothing unusual. Got some books to deliver and some questions to ask. Platonic polycules? In this economy, we had the budget for that? Not just any type of platonic polycule. A psychosexual platonic polycule. They're doing some hanagram shit to each other in there.
말쿠트에게 들었는데 사서들은
Heard from Malkuth that the librarians here used to be humans long ago. Is that true?
그렇습니다.
It is.
전부 한가닥 싸움 좀 했던 거야? 뭐 조직의 행동대장 같은 거였나?
Can you imagine if Yasad or like fucking Netzach were like good at fighting though? Oh no. Although my intuition as a fixer is telling me otherwise.
맞습니다.
Your observation would be correct. None of us lived such a violent life. Save for a couple of exceptions, that is. Huh, I wonder who he could be talking about. I mean, it's such a mystery. There's no one he could really be talking about, right? I mean, it's not like they would have anybody in their library who was like a super strong fighting type who committed atrocities. Man, that would never happen. That would never happen. They would never have had like a color fixer in there either, right? That would be insane if they had that happen. I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine? See, this is why Library of Ruina was a big step up from LobCorp.
그치? 근데 어떻게 손님들과
Surely they would never. They would never. How are you so skillful at dealing with guests, though?
책의 힘입니다.
It's thanks to the books. We gain the powers of the previous guests through their books.
아하.
Oh, so that's why you guys seem to grow sort of stronger with every book I gave you.
도서관이라는 공간에서 책은 힘을 부여합니다.
In the library,
감정도 그렇습니다.
books act as a source of power. Emotions can do the same.
더불어 누군가의
So
책을 통해
through the books, we can imbue our own bodies with the senses and strengths that were engraved in others' bodies.
그리고 이곳 도서관
Moreover, the library can amplify the emotions of its denizens. It acts upon visitors and residents alike.
이 책이란 거 생각보다
Wow,
엄청
these
대단하네.
books are a lot more impressive than I thought. Clearly, Roland has never read anything by Clamp.
책이라는 게
Heck, they
금방의
might even be
기술이나
better than
도구보다
the surgeries
좋은데
and tools most workshops have to
전문적으로
offer.
보지만
Information is one thing, but this could be a real moneymaker.
세속적으로 생각하면
Illiterate Roland. You think in secular
세상에
terms.
쫓겨 살아온 사람의 눈물
Call it the
슬픔
pathetically
같은
tearful
것들과
survival instincts of a man who's lived most his life in poverty, will ya? Oh my god, he is illiterate.
아무튼 궁금한 점은 해결됐어?
Anyways, that's all for my questions.
고맙습니다.
Thank you for your kind answers.
착각하지
He
마시기
obviously
바랍니다.
plays Limbus and does his dailies. I just know he runs Mirror Dungeon.
전 당신에게 좋은 감정은 없습니다. 엔젤라의 개니까요.
Oh my god, they are YAOI. They are YAOI. I do not particularly think highly of you. You're nothing more than Angela's little lapdog.
뭐 개...
What? Hey, It's rude. You know I didn't take this job by my choice. Does that necessarily exempt you from guiltiness, however? He definitely struggled. Yeah, oh my god. So, a fun fact about me is that I actually started playing Limbus on launch, and then I took, like, a couple of different breaks from the game, at various points. Also, Gregor is my favorite ever. I love that bug guy. I love bugmen. I love bugs. Big fan of bugs. Big fan of Gregor. He's kind of pathetic. Anyways, I, didn't realize you could use ego. Up until, the, Spice Brush fight. And I had, like, a lot of really good egos. Like, I even had my form empties Heathcliff, right? Like, I had a lot of really good egos. I just thought they were there to look pretty. Gregor is husband, wife, and priest. Truly the most versatile. Exactly, exactly. Shout out to Bugs. We love Bugs. We love Bugs so much. But I kind of just thought you were supposed to, like, manage your sinner's sanity so that they would, corrode at the ideal time. So when I finally got back into it after an extended break, I asked around for help, and that's how I figured out you could use ego. Hello, welcome in, Drakath. Welcome, welcome. Floor of technology. Blunt and purple. He just like you for real, huh? Now, if you're done with your errands, kindly take your leave now. I forgot that he censors himself like that. Oh my god. Roland, my beloved. My favorite little lapdog. Oh boy, I got a new assistant librarian. You now have access to new abnormality pages. A new assignment has been added. Violence. Alright, so that's right, everyone. It's time. We're making a new Roland. I forgot, what Roland we were gonna actually make. Do I have a GameStop Roland? I don't think I do. The Roland printer. And if you're gonna mention that stupid Limbob company or whatever, then mention Heathcliff. He is easily the best besides Merceau. Wow, this is some real bug guy slander. Shaking my head. I can't believe you wouldn't mention the guy destined to lose, who also has mommy issues. Nah, I do like Heathcliff, though. And Merceau. Alright. We got GameStop Roland. Library GameStop Roland. Alright, let's make another Roland for my Roland first. For those who are unfamiliar, hi, I'm Beatrix Broadway. One time I had a dream when I was sick, I think, or having allergies of some kind, that Roland from Library of Ruina was in the library, and he kept trying to order DoorDash, but the DoorDashers kept dying, like, on the way there, in increasingly horrific ways, and Angela kept getting more and more upset that he kept trying to order DoorDash. And so I joke that that's my OC, DoorDash Roland. And so for every nugget that we're making, we're just making another Roland. Yeah, we're just, oh my god. I love making a Roland. Alright. Alright, dreaming of another man. I see how it is. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we weren't married. I thought... Also, for people who are new here, hi, my name is Beatrix Broadway. when I debuted originally, I had like a panic attack on debut, and I just started talking about Drakath Slugrath from hit game Adventure Quest Worlds. And so we now have a Drakath incident counter. I'm just constantly obsessed with him. It's a whole thing. Please, for the love of God, help me. What eye type should I give? Oh my god, I hate him. I hate him so much. I hate this Roland. Oh my god. This is terrible. This is terrible. I love him. Alright. He's just gonna say F. Oh, he is insufferable. Alright, also, let me show off the other Rolands I have. Also, I'm just giving them all the prefix of library because it's funny. So we have DoorDash Roland, right? He's horrible. He is my terrible little guy. You're finishing this vanilla as well, right? Yep. No mods. No mods here. That's Library DoorDash Roland. This is Walmart Roland. There we go. And this is the him. Save. Wait, I forgot to save. Ah! Complete. And then there's his lines, I guess. Alright, and then... But I'm running into the issue now where I can't actually tell the difference between Library DoorDash Roland and Library Roland, so this is gonna be fun when I finally get more people in Roland's group. And I have to tell the difference between all of them. I'm gonna have to get really good at, like, differentiating between them. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be so much fun. Alright, my attention span is running very thin at the moment. So, with all of that said, thank you to everyone for tuning in. I had a very fun time streaming this for all of you. Again, I'm sorry I'm a little bit tired and a little bit out of it, and I'm a little bit less entertaining than usual, probably. A little bit less good at this than last time, but I feel like I've finally gotten back into the swing of things. So, I'm gonna go ahead and stream now. As a reminder, sometime... Oh, gosh... Right, Thursday, starting at noon, I will be doing a Dragon Fable stream on here. It would be nice if you guys could tune in. If you don't want to, that's cool as too. Short stream's still good. Yeah, I try to keep my streams on here around, like, maybe the hour-and-a-half mark. Sometimes I'll go 2 hours or more, especially if I'm doing collab streams. But yeah, with all of that said, I hope you all have a nice rest of your day, night, whatever time zone you're in. And I will be ending now. Oyasu Mixie. Oh god.